Hello beautiful little Kiwis, it's Kiwi Simming here and welcome back to my channel for another apartment build in The Sims 3. Today we are doing an apartment that I kind of had like students in mind for. I don't really know why, I've kind of been obsessed with university at the moment. I feel like I'm always obsessed with university, like in The Sims, but I kind of have like phases with it where my obsession with it is kind of like real, you know? I love university all of the time, but like currently obsessed with university. Oh my god, I think I'm just really like, I don't even know why I'm so obsessed with university, because I feel like if I went to uni in real life, I would probably hate it. But I just love it in The Sims. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I just felt like, you know, releasing my love for university in an apartment build. So yeah, I decided to do an apartment that is designed for like students, because I don't know if it's like this all over the world, but students don't really live in dorms where I am. They kind of like, they either go flatting or they live in apartments together. They don't, like, dorms aren't a thing. They do have student housing, but they're not like, which I mean I guess are dorms, but they're not like, dorms aren't a big deal here. Like they're not, I feel like, well, I can't speak. I have never been to university, but no one that I know lives in a dorm. So yeah, I feel like they're not as big a thing where I am as they are everywhere else. They're more, yeah, people more live in houses, like just with a bunch of their other college friends or uni friends, sorry. Or they live in an apartment that they share together. And so I decided I was going to try and do an apartment that, you know, is a shared apartment by a couple of young adults, or a few young adults actually. This one is furnished for 3. That go to uni. Maybe they live in like the city and they travel a little bit to go to school. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they're like from a totally different place. Okay, so this was built in the world of Cetra. So let's create a backstory, okay? Your Sims are from Sunset Valley. And the college that they want to go to, or the university that they want to go to, I don't know why I keep calling it college. No one in New Zealand calls university college. So the university that they want to go to is in Cetra, which is a totally different world. So they've traveled from Sunset Valley and they now are staying in Cetra, but they don't stay like on campus at this university in Cetra. So they have an apartment that's like kind of a little bit out of the way of the university in Cetra that they go to. But yeah, I don't know. Do you see what I mean? I don't think I needed to go into detail with that, but I tend to elaborate on things that I definitely don't need to. I feel, if you've been following me for a while, you know this. I don't know, I have this like burning need to explain everything, even though like 90% of you probably don't need me to. I'm like this in real life as well. I have to explain things because I don't want anyone to be confused. Let me explain to you. Let me clarify. Let me make sure you have a full understanding of what's going on. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I really like this apartment though. Guess how long it took me? I was really quite surprised. This took me 1 hour and 15 minutes total to do. And I did it over 2 days. I started it last night, but I ended up, when did I start it? I started it at like 9:30. And turns out I was dead tired and had to go to bed like just after 10. So I worked on this for about, I think the footage from last night was about half an hour, and the footage from this morning, because I finished it off this morning, it took me 45 minutes to finish it. So yeah, literally like 1 hour and 15 minutes this apartment took me, which is insane. I never take that long to do apartments. That's how long it takes me to like build a freaking house in The Sims at this point. Or in The Sims 4, I mean. I don't know what it was about this apartment, but it was quite time consuming, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I was just, I was watching Ratatouille last night while I was doing it. So that was nice. If you've never seen that movie, it's about a rat that helps a human cook. It's it's a really cool movie. It sounds like a stupid one, but it's a cute movie. I like Ratatouille. So I was watching that last night, and then today I was finishing this off watching some Ninja streams, because I don't know if you've heard this, but there's this streamer on Twitch named Ninja, and I'm kind of obsessed with him. He streams Fortnite, and he's so insanely good that I just am literally glued to the screen when he's streaming, and I just sit there like, how is he so good at this game? Anyway, yeah, I was watching him. I'm not going to talk about my love for Ninja again, because I feel like I've already discussed this in far too many videos by this point, and I need to stop. You get it, I love Ninja. So yeah, I was doing that. It was a very chill time. I had a lot of fun. I always do. I love The Sims 3. I love apartment builds in The Sims 3. Still not confident enough to do a build in The Sims 3 yet. I do want to try, but eventually and on my own terms. Like when I'm ready to try one, I will try one. But I don't know when that's going to be. I am going back to work very soon, and I feel like work will totally kill my motivation. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. One day. What was I saying? I was going to say something. I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I do this a lot when I'm doing commentaries because like my brain actually goes a million miles a minute, and so I have like 1,000 thoughts coming through my head at one time, but I can only really focus on one at a time when I'm doing commentaries and stuff. And then like when I'm trying to end on a particular topic that like shot through my head, I'm trying to find another one, and it's like they all just like scatter away from me. This doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna stop speaking. But the theme I was kind of going for with this apartment is I wanted it to have like, I wanted it to be cluttered. So yeah, surprise, another cluttered apartment. But I wanted it to sort of have an industrial vibe to it. And there are these end tables that I have in my house, like in my real life house, and they're industrial style, like the style of them is called like industrial end table or something. And they have this like, the legs are metal and like they're a black metal, and then the wood on the top, like the wooden surface is like what you can see right here, like this kind of, it's like a muted brown, and it's got like different kind of strokes in it. I don't know. We have end tables like that at home, and I was like, well, I want to kind of try and put that in the game and sort of base this apartment off like the end tables that I have at home. And yeah, I ended up doing that, and it actually looks really nice. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this look. I'm a fan of these end tables in my bedroom, and I'm a fan of them in The Sims. So yeah, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Also, kind of like suddenly just got an idea. I kind of want to try and build my house in The Sims 3, but maybe in apartment form, because I still too scared to attempt an apartment to build properly. But I kind of want to, since I have more freedom to like customize things and stuff in The Sims 3, I feel like I kind of want to try and make my like decorate my real life house in The Sims 3, but do it as an apartment. Would that be a cool video to do? I feel like it would be. Yeah, I feel like it would be. I might do that at some point. Also, I did use a piece of custom content in this build. This bed right here is a piece of custom content. I accidentally stuck my toes in to the custom content on the world of Build CC last night. So yeah, this actually, okay, I do only use the bed. This does come with cushions and a blanket, but I was like, okay, I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to use this bed because I don't know why, but like headboardless beds kind of make me think of like students. Is that weird? I feel like that's a weird, like, I don't know. Headboardless bed equals student. I don't know. Anyone else? So yeah, that's why I use this bed, because this is the only bed that doesn't have a headboard. So I was like, well, it is custom content, but it is only one item, so it's not really gonna hurt your game. And if you don't want to put the custom content in, then it's not gonna like, it's not such a huge thing that it's gonna be impossible to like replace it. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a simple object. I think it looks good. But yeah, I don't know. I really want to dip my toes more into Build CC because I love Build CC. I was going through some last night on the Sims resource, and just some of it is so good. Some of it is trash and some of it is like too much, but so much of it is so good, and I just want to put it in my game. I just want to do like decorating with these pieces of custom content. I just want to give them a go. So yeah, if you see like a little bit more Build CC in my Sims 3 builds like in the future, then I apologize if you don't like it. I really want to experiment. I just want to have fun. I want to, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you can see probably that, or you might have seen when I started this room, I was pretty much just placing a bunch of stuff on the floor. That was because I was going through the decorative catalog and just like taking things out that I knew I was going to use and like just putting them in the middle of the room so that I knew where they were later. I was doing that on stream yesterday, and I had someone like get annoyed at me for it. They're like, oh my god, why do you keep putting things on the floor? But it's like, because I don't want to keep scrolling through the decorative? Is that how you say it? Decorative. I don't think it's decorative. Decorative. Yeah, I didn't want to keep scrolling through that category because there's so much in there and it takes me so long to find things in there. Have you ever tried like looking for a specific item when you're in that category? It's impossible. Like, I always find things when I'm not looking for them, but as soon as I'm properly looking for them, I can't see them at all, and it's really annoying. And I wish The Sims 3 had a search feature. Like, at EA, can you just please revisit The Sims 3 just this once? Just add this one feature. I don't care about all the glitches. Please just make it so we can find things easier. No, that's not going to happen. The Sims 3 is cancelled. The Sims 3 is over. They're not working on it anymore. But okay, I think that's the one thing I would add in The Sims 3. Okay, no, not quite. Kind of. I would add a search feature in build/buy mode because we definitely freaking need one. I would also make the swatches for the objects and stuff a bit bigger because they're so tiny. Like, I literally end up sitting so ridiculously close to my computer and just like with my head literally right by my screen, just like trying to look for things. And it must be so bad for my eyesight. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there right now. Probably killing my eyes, but it's like they're so small I can't see anything. Does anyone else struggle with this? I feel like it can't just be me, surely. But it's fine. I mean, I still love The Sims 3. I'm in a very big Sims 3 phase at the moment. It's all I want to play. I do obviously still play The Sims 4. I do still decorate in The Sims 4 and stuff because I do have a lot of fun with that as well, don't get me wrong, but just The Sims 3, I'm really enjoying it at the moment, especially now that I have a computer that can really handle it. My old computer handled The Sims 3, but it didn't it wasn't great, you know what I mean? Like, I still had, you know, a lot of issues when I was trying to decorate stuff, but this computer handles it like a dream. It's so good. Isn't it nice, like, playing a game that you love and being able to play it with, like, very few performance issues? Oh, it's beautiful. I love The Sims 3. I also have a current household in The Sims 3, but you guys already know this because I've updated you twice on them already. I did post a current household video at the start of the month, and then I thought that was going to be my only current household video for the month, and then I was like, actually, I'm just going to post another one just to introduce my children, and then I'm going to keep going, and I'll update you less frequently then. I didn't want you guys to get confused because I was watching some of my old current household videos and like I would be on 1 gen for one current household episode, and then I would, like, for the next current household episode, the generation that I had filmed last month would literally be dead and I would be playing with entirely new Sims, and it was so confusing. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to dip your toes into it a little bit and be like, okay, well, I have played, I have made a slight bit of progress. This is it. Don't be confused. You know what I mean? Because it's very easy to get lost with people's current households, especially like since you only see about 10 minutes or so, usually a month. I used to post them only monthly. So yeah, you saw about like 10 minutes of my current household a month. Like, you know, it's very easy to get confused. But anyway, we're actually finished with the apartment and about to jump into some screenshots. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up for me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you a lot. And of course, I will see you next time. Bye.